communication. An FLR is the solution.
Alright. Hello. Okay, for this very, very late lesson for Cantonese, I'm late for my Cantonese lesson and Japanese. This actually been up on the board for a while, a couple days. I just didn't get around to making it, but here it is. So moving on, we're covering some things introduced in chapter 4 in the teacher self. Okay, for those of you who are watching this video for the first time, this is what we're using. Alright, so going straight to the notes, we go to Chang, to invite. We're covering that. Adverbs of place, she's sitting indoors. Have you got a pen in the office? Pretty much, those, demonstratives, I think. I think they're called demonstratives, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have two new verb endings. We have the gun, which we talked about that before. Something is ongoing. An irregular verb, you, sai, sai, to need, to not need. Sai, sai. Do you need that or do you need to? You. Do you want or not want? And then we have ge, another use of ge, my car, the person who is buying a pen, the house that he lives in. I think we're, we have that there. Have you done it? Yao mo, we'll be covering that. And what else? That's it. Oh, do, we have do for, that can be all or also or both. Do, that's the same as Mandarin. Alright, so let's get started. So this video shouldn't be that long. I have a few example sentences. I'm going to break it down so you guys understand. So, alright, so as I mentioned, these are the words we'll be covering today. So we have Chang, to invite, or you can Chang, to invite, or please, it also means please. Hai, demonstrative, which is at or in a place. Gun, present ongoing, usually comes after the verb. Something is ongoing, like for instance, hawk gun, studying. You can mean want or need to do something. You, sai, no need. You don't have to do this. There's no need to do this. There's no need to do that. Jaw, that is past tense. Ge is possession. Yao mo, have you done this or not? And then do can be both, all, or also. Okay, now in Mandarin it means both or all, but in Cantonese it can mean both, all, and also. In Mandarin it doesn't mean also. Alright, so do. Alright, so that's what we're covering. I have this paper over here because I realized that I forgot to stick this in here. I should have put it here. And I still had space down there. I could have fit that there. So that's what that's for. Now, let's get started. Alright, first sentence. Or ngõ, 今日要請你同我一齊喺一個中國酒樓食飯，因為食餐飯都可以練習廣東話。我今日要請你同我一齊喺一個中國酒樓食飯，因為食餐飯都可以練習廣東話。Alright, first translation. What is the translation? translation. So today I want to invite you to eat at a Chinese restaurant with me together, because whenever I eat there, I can also practice Cantonese. This is why I want to invite you. I want to invite you today to eat at a Chinese restaurant with me, because whenever I eat there, whenever I eat the food there, I can also practice Cantonese. So, gum yet. So, is I, of course. Gum yet is today. You. You is want. Chang lei, to invite you. Tung with me. Yet tai, together. See, together with me. Yet tai. Hai, at, yet go. At a 中国jiao lao. At a 中国 is China. Jiao lao is the restaurant. Sick fun, to eat a meal. Yao wai, because. Sick chan fan. So, I need to explain this. So, sick fan, we know that it means eat a meal. Now, this chan here is a special word. This wasn't introduced in the teacher self. I threw that in there. I learned that from my wedding bells. This is basically, you put this in between, well, I should say, if you have like sick fun, a word like sick fun, you want to put that in between. But generally, it comes after a verb. Okay, and it means whenever something happens. Alright, it's going to be used again in one of these other sentences you'll see. So, sik chan fan, whenever I eat the food, like whenever we eat, whenever I eat food, I should have added something. Maybe I should have added godo. 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 Like there, maybe I should have added godo, but that's fine, it's still implied. So whenever I eat the food, whenever I eat there, do hoi also. Do hoi also can. Lin jap. Lin jap is practice.廣東話 Cantonese. Alright? So today I want to invite you to eat at a Chinese restaurant with me, together with me, because whenever I eat there, whenever I eat the food, let me see, whenever I eat the food, I can also practice Cantonese. I want you to be there with me when I'm leveling up. I can level up at that Cantonese restaurant while I'm eating there. So that's why I want to invite you. Alright, moving on. 我哋都去親拍拖，你試試同佢傾偈啦，你唔使唔應啦，你同佢卿卿我我就真嘅啦 ，right？ 我哋都去親拍拖，你試試同佢傾偈啦，你唔使唔應啦，你同佢卿卿我我就真嘅啦。Okay, so 我哋 that means us, we. 我哋都 all of us. Okay, we mentioned that before. So 我哋都 all of us 去親拍拖 to go. 拍拖 is on a date. 拍拖 is a date. So there's that chan again, and it's after the verb. 去親拍拖. Whenever we all go on a date, lei sisi, you sisi is always. Lei sisi tung koi, you always with him or her or whatever. King gai la. King gai means to chat. Lei im sai, no need for you. Lei im sai ying la. So no need for you to let me see. No need for you to deny it. No need for you to lei im sai ying la. No need for you to deny that. Lei tung koi hing hing ngo ngo jiao zhen ge la. So you with her hing hing ngo ngo. That means it means romance, to be in love. Like it's to be in love. So you with her hing hing ngo ngo jiao zhen ge la. So jiao zhen, that means that's what it is. That's the fact. The fact is, you're in love with that girl. Hing hing ngò ngò jiao zhen ge la. And gala is just the particle at the end. It's just the ending. It just makes it to. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. All right. Okay. Makes sense? Let's move on. 我已經喺美國嘅大學學咗廣東話同埋日本話，但係我話仲要喺中國嘅大學繼續學嘅啦。我已經喺美國嘅大學學咗廣東話同埋日本話，但係我話仲要喺中國嘅大學繼續學嘅啦。So 我已經 let me translate first. I've already studied Cantonese at an American university. I've already studied Cantonese and Japanese at American university, but I would say that I still need to continue studying. I would say I still need to continue studying at a Chinese university. I should have put 中國 I should have put 中國或者日本嘅 yeah, well that's fine. So I've already studied Cantonese and Mandarin, or Cantonese and Japanese at an American university. But I would say that I still need to continue studying at a Chinese university. Alright, so let's break this down. So 我已經 is already 喺 at 美國嘅大學 at American university 美國嘅大學. So there's that ge, the University of the American University 學咗. There's 咗, which is past tense, studied 廣東話 Cantonese 同埋 and 日本話 and Japanese 但係 but 我話 I would say this why here it can mean say, it can mean think, like I think, but here we want to say I would say that, or I think that. I would say 中is still you need. In this context, you is need, not want. 中要喺 at 中國嘅大學 at the Chinese university 中國嘅大學繼續 is continue 繼續學嘅啦, and that's just the ender, the two particles 學嘅啦, and that's it. So continue. I would say that I still need to continue studying at a Chinese university. Alright, moving along to the last one. Let's see if we can finish this one before the time stops. Alright, so this one is short. 你有冇諗起今日本來 wait, 今日 what did I do? Oh, okay. We only need one boom, we don't need two. Alright, so let me start over. 你有冇諗起今日本來嘅計劃㗎？你有冇諗起今日本來嘅計劃㗎？ So have you thought of our original plan for today? Have you thought of our original plan today? So 你有冇, remember we mentioned 有冇 here means have you done this or not. So have you thought of, have it came to mind or not? 有冇諗起? 諗起 is to come to a thought, to think of it. 今日 is today, and then 本來 is original. So 本來嘅計劃, so the original plan of 計劃 is plan. Is the question. So if someone asks you a question using 有冇, you can, like in this case, if you ask me if I've thought of the today's original plan, I can say 有. If I haven't, then I'll say 冇. Okay? So that is it for this lesson. If you guys have any questions, If anything needs to be corrected, please make a comment, make a video response, and I will appreciate that. So, thanks for viewing, and look forward to your comments or video responses.